It's just Christmas. Like some Christmas what a lovely sight is she. You will always know when Christmas time. You will be alone.
Hey gang, how's everybody tonight? Hi Jack Cunningham. Been cutting Christmas ornaments and names since noon. Oh, that sounds like fun. You can see I'm partially done with this project. He's already started. I gotta finish him up. But it's a Santa. Santa Claus. I'm gonna be finishing it up. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to experiment where this camera should be. Right now, I think I got it in a place where if I sit at the saw, it's not going to bother it, and I won't be in the way. So bear with me as I get it positioned here. Okay, so that's good. This should work. There we go. Right on the money. Hello, Marco. Welcome. Alright, guys, once I start cutting, I'm not going to be able to see your comments until I stop cutting. So I'm going to take a break periodically throughout, of course, but seems like we need more light. Let's see, this makes it any better. Okay, folks, I think that's a little better. Hang on. Oh, we're gonna start cutting it. Here's my water. Alright, folks, fill my water. Hello, Edison, Rick Morton. Hello, sir. Alan Carter. How are you tonight? Okay, guys, the wood that Santa is on is a black walnut. So I'm going to go ahead and use the blade I already have in here, which is a number 5 PS Wood Machines blade. And if you guys aren't familiar with PS Wood Machines, you can go over to their website and check it out. They have patterns, they have blades, they sell scroll saws, and they started selling some of my patterns that I've designed over the years. So, or not over the years, that I've designed more recently. My car patterns are all there. So I'm gonna get started. Here's Santa. As she is right now. I'm gonna cut them out. Pieces that I've already cut, obviously I've already cut, but this is all the way drilled already. So I'm gonna skip that step and just go right to cutting. So the first thing I'm gonna do in starting this is look at what I think is the hardest part to cut. And on this project, they're probably about equal all the way through. So I'm just gonna pick one to start working. Because normally I would start with the hardest part first on the interior cut. Now, I'm going to start up here. Hey guys. I'm going to start up here where my finger is. Well, yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, guys, I'm going to start cutting. Mark Stallings, hello, sir. I think that's you. Alright, guys. So I'm going to take the tension off of your blade. I'm going to lift this up. Because I have this lift arm on here, I don't have to hold it. So I'm going to start where I lift this up where I we go. I was having some trouble with the blue tape on the back. Couldn't see the hole. Alright guys, I have my back to the computer screen, so I can't see what you guys are saying about me. So if you guys want to say some nasty things about me, just kidding. Now would be the time. Because I can't see what you're saying right now. Alright. There we go. Alright guys, we'll start cutting. Well, cut number one's done. Came out pretty good. You guys can see it, my fingers right here. This is the cut I just did. Came out pretty good. I'm using a number 5 PS Wood Machines blade, and it is so great on this walnut. It gives me really good control where these come into a point on the ends of these ends of these areas on Santa, where the line comes to a point on them. I mean, I can go in there and I can be really, really accurate on that point with these blades. Unlike the Wilsons I was cutting with the last project, where I couldn't even get in there because I'm having to round off the edges and everything, and they were wandering on me all over the project. So from now on, we won't do any more Olsons. As I said, I'm using PS wood machine blades. They're the super sharp blades. These are the ones that I have in my hands. These are the number 5s. And that's the one that I'm using. The last project I had a number 7, I think, when I was cutting out the Warhammer. I probably could have done it with a number 5. Looking back on it. Again, guys, I have my back to the camera right now, so I can't see your comments. But when I take a breather, I will look at them. My plan is to move along. And I just cut out this part. So my plan is to cut out top of Santa's head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's Santa's hat. All the way down to where this ball is on his hat. I'm going to cut that out first, and then we'll go down to his face, and then go down to his beard. Alright, so moving right along. Charlie Brown, hello, how are you? Or sorry, Charlotte, I can't read this. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, he's a clown. He's gonna get caught. Just kidding, guys. Hello, Charlie Brown. Pat, how are you? Hang on, guys. Lindsay, I'm on a live show.
Okay, well I have to come announce.
I know, just letting you know. Just had to let the fiance know that I was live. Hi. I'm still live, but
Hi.
hi guys.
You have some mail, by the way.
Okay. I just cut out 2 cuts on Santa's hat, guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, yeah, you can sort of see it.
We'll make something to eat. After you're done there.
You can see on my saw where those 2 cuts are. That's where I just cut up. I'll show you guys when I'm caught here in a minute. When I get further along, I'll take it off and show you. What mail did I get? Anything good?
What?
What did I get? Anything good?
You got a package.
Oh, okay. I'll get it later.
And some others or something.
Can you leave it on the couch?
Yeah.
Apparently I got it mailed. Alright guys, moving along. Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
This black controller. Can you bring that over to me?
Black control. This one?
Yeah. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I have the camera pointed this way, so as long as you stay over there, they won't see it.
Okay, good. I
See,
don't.
it's right here and it's pointed down.
That's
so
really cool.
You can't see it.
Well, you gotta be careful with that, right?
Apparently, guys, I have company in my shop area now.
Andy?
My chow chow's over here.
No.
Hi, puppies. Well, she's a chow chow mixed with a lab mixed with a German Shepherd. So she's a.
Did you show her off on your webcam?
Did you hear that loud bang?
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know. My butt probably popped.
Puppy. And come over here. Come over here, say hi.
They can't see her because I have it positioned.
Aw.
I'll show them. I'll show you later, Am.
Very cool.
I got a late start on it today, and I was going to try to finish up Santa at least.
Okay.
What time is it?
6 something, maybe 7. I got home early today.
What did you do with my package? It's over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be upstairs.
Alright.
Can you follow me upstairs, baby?
Alright guys, you guys, let's go to start to see Santa. You see his hat and what I've got so far. Hold on one sec, everybody. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. All right. Alright guys. Hello Philip. I just got a package in the mail and I think I know what it is. So let's say we open it up on air for you guys. This package, ta-da, see, package. I will open it up for you guys. This package is from PS Wood Machines. So this is actually, believe it or not, more PS Wood Machine blades. And you guys can see, this is how they come. They have a card on the back of them. Come in the tube. These here are the number 7s. These are really nice. It has 12 blades in here. These are the number 7s in this hand. And there's also another pack in here with number 2s. These are for a little bit softer wood when I'm cutting the aspen. I'm trying to get them line up. When I'm cutting aspen, I need to use these number 2s. And we had a lot of problems because I tried to use a thicker blade, or a blade for thicker wood last time. So these here are the number 2s for when I'm cutting the aspen for those. Remember I was cutting out the helmets? Well, this is what I'll be using for the helmets, the number 2s. These 7s and 5s are really good for thick wood like walnuts and oaks and things of that nature. These 2s are for when you're cutting something soft. Let's see here. Okay, so PS Wood Machines, if you guys want to check out their website, it's pswood.com. And their blades come in a number 2, number 5, 7, 8, 12. Like it says here, number 2 is used for 1/4 inch or less wood. Number 5 is used for 3/4 inch softwood. Number 7 is for 3/4 to 1 1/2 inch. I'm sorry, 1 1/2 inch hardwood. Number 9 is for 1 1/2 inch to 2 1/2 inch hardwood. And the number 12 is straight line cutting. Alright guys, well that's what's in my package. So go over to PS Wood Machines and check these out. These are the super sharp. I'll show you guys these containers. They come in these really nice carded containers. And you can see my number 7s and my number 2s. So, you know, want to try these blades or try these PS Wood Machine blades, go do yourself a favor and definitely try or pack because they're amazing. They're my personal favorite, and I've cut with pretty much everything. New blades start cutting. Yeah, new blades start cutting. I already have a blade on here, but these are extra. I needed these number 2s again because I was going to cut out some aspen. But these 7s are good too for thick wood. I already have a 5 on the saw, which is what I'm using right now. I'm using a PS Wood machine. It's not just like this. Okay, guys, just like this right here. I'm using a number 5 for this. This happens to be a 5, or this happens to be a 2 and a 7, but I'm using a number 5 right now on the saw. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to try out PS Wood Machines blades, go over to their website. It's pswood.com. You also have patterns, bandsaw blades, pretty much everything and anything you could need for a scroll saws. Patterns and everything. And they also sell my patterns. So the patterns that I've designed, all my cars, pretty much all my cars are over there. With the exception, I think, of like 2 cars that I'm still trying to get to them. Okay. If anybody is watching and you signed up for Scroller's Choice magazine, we did an update on the website yesterday, so the summer edition and the winter edition are now up on the website, so you guys should be getting PDFs of those any day now. I'm going to be sending them both to you guys at once. I apologize about summer being late, but I was bogged down with a lot of my duties for SAW and doing the SAW newsletters all year, so we got a little behind schedule, but Never Fear is coming out here shortly, and you guys should have them both at the same time. And they look pretty good. Alright guys, I'm going to start cutting again. I just wanted to show you the package. See, before I start cutting, I'm going to take a drink of my water. I don't know where you guys are all located, but we have this here, which is my new favorite drink. It's hard to get it to focus right now. This drink is called Bubbly. It's BUBLY, sparkling water. This comes in grapefruit and I think lime-ish. What it is, it tastes like water. And the lime one tastes kind of like a watered, really watered down Sprite. But the thing about these is there's no sugar, there's no fat, 0 sodium, 0 sugar, 0 carbohydrates. And so this is like a really good drink that you guys can drink. So it's water, carbonated, and you can get it something like 99 cents a bottle. I've seen it anywhere from 99 cents a bottle to store up to $1.99 a bottle. Some of the other stores where they like to gouge it. But this is really good stuff. And it's made by Pepsi, I think. Yeah, PepsiCo. So it's a product of Pepsi, but it's sparkling water. It's delicious. This happens to be the grapefruit one. Hello, Jeff. How are you tonight? Okay, Jeff, I got an idea for you if you're watching. I'm not sure if you guys got it yet, but because I haven't been up there in a while, but if you guys could see about getting iced tea at the pizza shop, you know, get a Pepsi and all that, if you could see about maybe getting tea as a 20 ounce, because I have to stop drinking pop, so I have to come up with something alternatively, so I drink tea now. So if you guys can get some of the tea, that would be cool. Or if you already have it, I don't know. I haven't been up here in a while. So. I hope you're enjoying your Marines cross I made you. I saw you put up the Christmas tree. I haven't been in the shop yet, though. Hello, Richard. Novi. How are you tonight? Alright, guys. Time to get back to scrolling. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. Alright, guys. Time to get back to scrolling. Hello, Robert. And again, that's the next piece cut out. So I'm just going to keep going until it's the half. Again, guys, right now I can't see your comments, so when I turn around I can answer them, or when I take a break, I will do that. I know for next show that I'm going to change the position of the computer, maybe. Maybe I can put a monitor there. That might work. We'll figure it out for next show. But I definitely got to rearrange it. Tonight I just want to cut. Okay guys, moving right along. I've cut all this out so far. Again, if you guys are leaving comments, I can't see them right now. I have my back to the computer, so I'll check it when I take a breather. I gotta say, putting that blue painter's tape on the back makes it really difficult to find the holes sometimes. Hi guys, anybody just joining us? As I said earlier, I have my back to the computer right now, so I can't see your guys' comments. So now would be a good time to talk about me while I'm not looking. Just kidding. If you're just joining us, I'm cutting out a Santa Claus ornament on black walnut. I'm using a number 5 PS Wood Machines blade. If you haven't used PS Wood Machines or heard about them, you can go to pswood.com and check out their blades. They also have a scroll saw, which they sell. They have a bunch of patterns on there, intarsia patterns and regular patterns. They have bandsaw blades, pretty much everything and anything you would need for scrolling. So go check them out, pswood.com. They also carry my patterns on there that I've designed. So mostly all my cars are on there, but I'm slowly giving them some other stuff too. So little by little, I'm starting to get them like all of my patterns, but it's a long process. So right now they have a lot of my cars, but eventually they'll have all my Christmas ornaments and all that too. So it's just a long process, guys. I work with Saw now. I'm the president of Saw. I do the Sawdust newsletter. I do Scroller's Choice still 4 times a year for PDF, and even I thought with doing that as a print PDF instead of print, that would take a lot away, but the work's still there because I still have to develop the magazine and contact designers, so and then manage the website. So I'm pretty busy, guys. So little by little, I'm starting to get my patterns out to PS Wood Machines, and right now they're the only website that sells my patterns. So, well, besides my personal website, but they have all my cars on there, and then little by little, I'm getting some other stuff as I design it. But you guys can see we've cut out so far. He's got part of his face here is already cut out. That's what I cut out even before I started this project. But what we've cut out so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuts on his hat today. What we're gonna do next is this cut here, and then the ball, and then the one here, and then we're gonna do the lower part of his face. Or we might go from here and down and come up to his face. I think we're probably gonna go from do this one, and then this one, and this one. Come down here, and then maybe work our way up to the face, kind of like this way. Again, guys, if you are just joining us, I can't see the comments right now because I have my back to the computer. But I'm going to cut these 3 cuts, and then I'm going to take a look at the screen. Alright guys, I'm going to take a breather and look at some of the comments. No comments.
Aw.
Hey Robert. Scott, you doing fine? Mark, how you doing tonight? Still too long. Yep. Okay, what did I do with my water? Oh, here it is.
How long is your show gonna be? Because I still gotta cook something.
You can cook. I just had to finish up my project.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I just didn't know if it was gonna bother you.
All right, guys, we're gonna start moving on. Right now, I got his pretty much this all cut out. So we're gonna move down here and do the bottom part now. We're gonna do this bottom part for his beard. Then I'm gonna come up and do his face last.
Look at this.
That looks good.
It is really good.
Is that better than honey sauce?
Yes, because the honey sauce has sugar in it, and that's in here.
what came in the package was new blades.
Yeah, so
Barbara sent me. Yep. Special shout out to Barbara Peters for sending me some blades. I needed those. Barbara Peters, if you guys don't know, is a good friend of mine, but she also runs PS Wood Machines. As we've been talking about all show, I'm using the PS Wood Machines blade. This is the number 5 I currently have in here. The 2 that she sent me were the 7s and the 2s. The 2s are for cutting softer woods, such as aspen, and which is what I was cutting out my one project on, which I did the Steelers logo on. And I have some more orders for stuff in aspen, so I used the 2s, and then the 7s are for cutting thicker wood, like when I was cutting out the Warhammer project on the last video.
is the heat on? I can't even feel it freezing.
Yeah, I don't know if the heat's working or not yet.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that probably isn't. My feet are with ice. Come here. What was in the letter?
For financial aids.
Holy shit. 7,000. Look at the education for that. What?
I agree with you.
Well, I mean, it's ridiculous. Now you have to pay for, like, you know, preschool, kindergarten.
We pay for everything else in our lives. If we pay taxes and we work, we should get free college.
I
That's
know.
the way I look at it is if you work and you contribute to society, and the government should pay for you to go to school. There was a city mayor on last night on one of the stations I was listening to online, and they were talking about how the city is going to make a thing. If you come there and you live in the city of Wadsworth and you buy a house or you build a house or you rent and you're there for 5 years or more, they'll pay for your part of your financial thing for college.
Let's like totally move in.
So, and it's so for however many years you live there. If you live there 5 years,
Yeah.
then you get a certain percent. If you live there 10 years, you get a little more. All right, guys, moving on. I'm gonna cut this next part. Oh, look at this. Can I have one?
They're very hot though. In flavor. Temperature. Good.
Is it too hot or what? No, good.
Hey, Abby, come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Let's continue watching Supernatural and play a Sim.
Did you get Sims working?
Well, sort of. Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay. Well, the inside's done, folks. Now it's time to cut the outside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. It is all done. Here it is. All cut out. Let's take the tape off. There we go. Carefully take the tape off. All right, folks. I'm gonna clean them up a little bit. So in the back, cut in the back out a little more. Get the eyes locked in there a little better. But there you go. Santa is all done. You guys go. Santa. It's all done. See him? He's all done. It's about that thick. There he is. There you go. All done. Santa. And he's on walnut. All right, guys. Santa is all done. We just got to sand him. I don't have a sander here at the apartment, so I'll be taking it over to my dad's shop and sanding him up over there. But here he is all done. One of my bands. Against the white. There he is. He's all done now. So there he is. Not that thick. All right, guys. That is just one front of Santa. So, all right. Well, that's going to be all for me for tonight. I'm going to call it quits. I want to thank everybody for coming in here and watching the video while I cut. Bob Sawyer. Bob Thayer. Thank you, sir. Rafi, thanks for coming in. Kevin Height. Kevin Hitt. hard to read. Kevin. Well, regardless, Kevin, thank you for coming in. Mike Williams, Clay Hudson, Gail Gray, Dave Cappy, thank you, sir. Mark Sherman, thank you, sir. Mark Schaefer, got both the marks in here tonight. Thank you, sir. Scott Salo, something. Thank you, sir. Robert Dedinsky, thank you, sir. Richard Novi, thank you, sir. Philip Dennis Casamento, thank you, sir. Bear Gore, thank you, sir. Philip, that's the, I already said thank you. Pamela Wellman, thank you, sir. Or ma'am, you're not a sir. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry about that. And Bob Lee, thank you for being in here. Ron Nielsen, thank you, sir. Pat, Nettie, Charlie Brown, he's a Brown, he's a clown. Charlie Brown, Mark Stallings, Ellen Carter, Rick Morton, Ed Du Bois, Mark Antonio Gonzalez, Brian Hess, thank you, sir. Gina Carrier, Jack Cunningham, thank you, sir. Guy Nadeau, Mark Perossi, Gene Carrier, Leah, not Leah. Leah, can't talk tonight. Sorry about that. You're not Leah, you're Leah. Leah, thank you. George Knighton, hey buddy, how are you tonight? That is my cousin. Don't need to say thank you to myself, but thanks for watching, Lee Knighton. Yeah, that's funny. Jack Brock and Melissa McDonald and Ryan. Oh, Ryan was in here. Ryan Tanning, thank you, sir. I'm gonna teach you somewhere about how to use GIMP. We'll do that one night. Maybe we'll do it on here. Melissa McDonald, thank you for coming in. I'm trying to teach Ryan how to do a GIMP project. Teach him how to do a portrait. I just made him one up. Alright guys, if I didn't get to your name, because this list is being in vain, as usual my internet's slow, so it's causing me to lag while I'm doing the video. But thanks everyone for watching. I'm not sure when the next live cutting will be. Maybe tomorrow. I got a lot of projects I still got to finish up for the holidays, so we're kind of in crunch time mode now, so I'm sure we'll be on here. That all depends on what my work schedule is. So it might be tomorrow if my work schedule lets me have the day off. Might be later in the week, but we'll be back on probably this week again at some point. So until next time, everybody, keep scrolling, and as usual, click on. Good night, everybody.